Shalom, everybody. James Trim here. Today I want to talk to you about amazing prophecy found in the book of Enoch. Enoch the prophet. Of course, Jude, chapter 1, the only chapter in the book of Jude. It's just one chapter. The book of Jude, verses 14 through 15, quote 1 Enoch chapter 1 verse 9, and in doing so it says Enoch, seventh from Adam, prophesied saying, and then it quotes 1 Enoch chapter 1 verse 9. So Enoch was a prophet, and we're going to talk about an amazing prophecy that Enoch made about abortion in the last days. Before we get started, I want to encourage everybody to please donate to support these videos. You can do that by sending donations by PayPal to donations@wnae.org, or by clicking on the donate link in the video description. You can also get the handout for this video by clicking on the handout link in the video description. I want to encourage everybody to please like our videos, subscribe to our videos, which that way you'll get notified when new videos come up, and you're helping us build our subscriber base. We're trying to get up over 3,000. We're very close. And let us know what you think about our videos in the comments. All these things are things that YouTube looks at, and the YouTube algorithm looks at to decide which videos to recommend to new users. And we'd like to get recommended to new people. And YouTube to say, hey, maybe you'd like this video. All right. So also share these videos with your friends on social media. That also helps get us out to more people. All right. Let's just get going here. The handout for this video is titled "The Fallen Angels Taught Abortion." And so let's start with a simple fact, first of all, that Yeshua tells us that the last days would be like in the days of Noah in Matthew chapter 24, verses 37 through 38. And so it would not be surprised then if the book of Enoch tells us that conditions and sins and things that were transpiring in Enoch's day, which were the days of Noah, the days leading up to the flood, have a parallel to the last days and the days that we're living in now. Genesis chapter 6, verses 1 through 5. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of Elohim saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives whomsoever they chose. And Yahweh said, My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for that he also is flesh, therefore shall his days be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of Elohim came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. The same were the mighty men that were of old, the men of renown. And Yahweh said that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts in his heart was only evil continually. The book of Enoch tells us, in fact, this is the whole subject of the primary subject of the narrative of the book of Enoch, the narrative framework of the book of Enoch. And the book of Enoch tells us that these fallen angels taught men many things, and it says that one of the things that they taught was, quote, that they showed the children of men the smitings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away. 1 Enoch chapter 69, verse 12. Elsewhere in the book of Enoch, chapter 99, verse 5, the book of Enoch says this about the last days. It says, In those days the women shall become pregnant and abort their babies, and cast them out from their midst. Yes, they shall abandon their children that are still sucklings, and not return to them, and shall have no pity on their beloved ones. Now, the original Hebrew of the book of Enoch has been lost. We don't have it. Maybe it'll turn up, but it's been lost. And this passage, parts of the book of Enoch have survived in Aramaic, which is very similar to Hebrew, and in Ethiopic, which is also a Semitic language. All of it's in Ethiopic. All of it survived in Ethiopic. And then some of it's also survived in Greek, a little bit in Latin. So this particular passage has survived only in the Ethiopic text. We have bits and pieces of the Aramaic, but we found several copies of the Aramaic in the Dead Sea Scrolls, but unfortunately the worms had eaten most of the text, or a great deal of the text. So this passage didn't survive. But it has survived in ancient Ethiopic, and in the Ethiopic, the word for abort here is masit, which is a verb meaning literally to pluck or tear out, to violently remove, to carry away or carry off, to rob. Clearly, this passage speaks of women aborting their babies in the last days, especially when we take into account 1 Enoch 69:12 that talks about the Nephilim teaching the smitings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away in Enoch's time, i.e. in the days of Noah, the days before the flood, the days that Yeshua said would be like the last days. So it should come as no surprise to us that abortion has become rampant in the last days, because these days are like the days of Noah, the days in which the Nephilim first introduced the technology, if you will, of abortion, or the procedure of abortion. And that amazingly, the book of Enoch hits a complete bullseye when it says it tells us that in the last days that women would abort their babies. Now, I know this is one of our shorter videos, probably our shortest video, but it was an important subject, and it didn't take much time to cover. So I want to encourage everybody again to please donate to support these videos by clicking on the donate link in the video description, and to like our videos, to subscribe to our videos, let us know what you think in the comments, and to share our videos with your friends on social media. Until next time, shalom.